God of War 2018 was the first AAA game that showed me how much of an incredible medium video games really can be for storytelling. When I first played it in 2018, I was still an ignorant kid who didn't have a comprehension of what makes a video game great. I didn't pay attention to no game design, music, sound effects. I only cared about killing monsters and having a good time doing so. But after playing God of War 2018, the way that I looked at video games changed. I started looking closer at the details. I started watching analysis videos, and gradually became more aware of the gaming landscape. It really convinced me that video games are also a form of art. The storytelling, dialogue, music, art direction, environments, gameplay, all these elements received exceptional attention to detail, which resulted in all these aspects being extremely solid. I used to normally expect a video game to be good at only one thing and be terrible at the other parts, which I wanted to skip. But what was astonishing to me was that almost every single aspect in the game was very polished. But what I want to focus on this video was just how much of a change was instilled in me and my mindset as a result of experiencing this wonderful video game. The thing that stuck out for me the most in the game was the story, characters, and dialogue. I was so baffled by the quality of the writing that I thought I was watching a movie. I don't really like to compare video games to movies, but it really did so for me at the time. It was a breath of fresh air to see such a polished video game story that oozes with passion. I was so captivated by every scene, every line of dialogue, every character, that the main reason for me playing became just to see how the story would unfold. Don't get me wrong, God of War's combat system is enjoyable too. It was the best combat system that I ever experienced up until that point in 2018. But I just couldn't help but be drawn into this world of unique and captivating characters. Kratos' grown character, Mimir's stories, Freya's loving motherly side. Not to forget scenes such as Jormungandr's first appearance, the boat scene where Kratos reveals the truth, when Kratos sees himself in that vase in Tyr's temple, the Blades of Chaos scene, Kratos removing his bandages, and it just keeps going on and on and on and on. All these memorable scenes with their incredible music. By the way, make sure to check out this video that I made where I gush about video game music and sound design. In every step of this incredible journey, I was so engaged with the story that I just couldn't help but keep on thinking about the game every single day. When I was in school, I was thinking about the game. When I was in bed, I was thinking about the game. When I was on a family outing, I was thinking about the game. It was truly magical. The fact that a video game has occupied my mind to this extent is just proof that you made something really special. I want to focus on these few scenes for a moment, because I can't overstate enough how much of a change these few little scenes made in the way that I live. These scenes are where Kratos tells Atreus to be better. The first time we hear this, Kratos and Atreus still haven't bonded much, since Atreus would only spend time with his mother most of the time. But later in the game, when we try to find Jotunheim's rune, the two of them have been through a lot, which brought them naturally closer together. Before seeing the rune, Kratos decides to tell Atreus this.
On the day you were born, I made 2 knives, mixing metals from my home and from this land. One for myself, and when you were ready, one for you. Today is that day.
So I'm a man now, like you?
No. We are not men. We are more than that. The responsibility is far greater. And you must be better than me. Understand? Say it.
You will be better.
The power of this weapon, any weapon, comes from here. but only when tempered by this. By the discipline, the self-control of the one who wields it. That is where the true strength of a warrior lies. You must never forget that.
The tone of Kratos' voice sounds so sincere. You can hear the pain in his voice as he speaks. The last time he says this to his son is after killing Baldur. Atreus just saw Baldur trying to strangle his own mother, and he wonders if this is their destined outcome. But Kratos reassures him.
No. We will be the gods we choose to be, not those who have been. Who I was is not who you'll be. We must be better.
We must be better. I never committed horrible deeds as Kratos did in the past, but the mere idea that people can choose to change, that people can choose to be better, that has inspired me to become a better person overall. It may sound corny, but it really did. And that is the beauty of some video games. The fact that games can be used to tell such magnificent stories like this one sparked my passion for video games and video game design. Hell, without this passion I might have never even attempted to start posting videos on YouTube. This is how much video games have enriched my life, and I am grateful that I got to experience this one of a kind of a game. One of the reasons that I started this channel in the first place was because of my deep passion for video games. I watched videos on YouTube by Video Game Donkey, Nakey Jakey, and Joseph Anderson. I just wondered how it would feel like just to have someone to talk to about the things I love the most, and that being video games. Without such incredible video games such as Mario 64, the Souls series, and God of War, I might have never tried my chance at YouTube. It really is fascinating just where our passions might take us one day. I don't know if my channel will be successful in the future, but I would like to at least try. Life really is unpredictable. Lastly, I want to end this video by thanking all of you for all the positivity and support you gave me on the last video that I made. Your overwhelming support draws a smile on my face each time I read one of your comments. Once again, thanks for watching, take care, and goodbye.